I'm here at the Gamut Theater in downtown Harrisburg, where these seats will be full with audience members ready to see their new production. Let's go learn more about it. So I know you said that you have some history and experience working in opera. Mm-hmm. Can you give us a note?
Oh, you want me to sing something? All right. Oh, goodness. Dein ist mein ganzes Herz, wo du nicht bist, ich kann nicht sein.
Wow, that is so awesome. Technique at its finest.
Yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. So, what is the history behind Gamut Theater? I know that it was a church originally.
So Gamut Theater was started 30 years ago. This is our 30th anniversary season. It was started by Clark and Melissa Nicholson, who still run the theater. And they started the Popcorn Hat Players and the Harrisburg Shakespeare Company, both of which are part of Gamut Theater. Every year we do a lot of children's programming, and that's our Popcorn Hat Players, which a lot of the Harrisburg community knows. And the Harrisburg Shakespeare Company, this year we're doing Macbeth with our core company members. So there's 5 of us doing all of Macbeth. So we each have multiple roles to play, which is very exciting and challenging.
From my experience with acting, I know that's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
How can you just switch into a character so fast with a matter of a costume change and makeup?
Yeah, for me personally, the biggest help often is the costume change, because some of those changes are so quick. So the best thing I can do is sort of just relate my character with the costume that I'm wearing. So I know when I'm putting on this certain jacket, I'm a new character.
And you mentioned Macbeth. Mm-hmm. I know there are some theater superstitions.
Yes.
What are some of those?
Well, a big one is Macbeth, and it's okay that I'm saying it because I'm not on stage right now.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, so we're good. Oh, of course, we always say break or leg rather than telling someone good luck. And it's also okay because we're not about to do a show. So there's a lot of superstitions in the theatrical world, and some of them many people believe, and some of them people sort of brush off, but you never know what's going to happen. So I always err on the safer side.
Yeah. Let's actually go into the theater and speak with another one of the performers for the upcoming show.
Great.
So Latricia, tell me a little bit about your experience working with this production and your process.
Working with this production has been a lot of fun. It's something different that I haven't been able to do in a while, to work on more legit music. This brings us back to sort of like the roots of musical theater where it all started.
Tell me a little bit about this theater. I know that it was a church before, and this is the sanctuary, correct?
Yes, we are sitting in what used to be the sanctuary. One interesting thing that I do know is that with the stained glass windows that we see all around, they kept those from the original sanctuary, and also some of the wood that you see in our set back here, when they built this, when they first renovated and moved in, that's from some of the design that they had in the church already. And if you look around in our balcony, there's the pews, and out in the lobby there's some of the pews from the church as well.
Can you just teach me a little bit of your acting techniques and warm-ups?
We work on tongue twisters to really help us with our diction and clarity of the text. And so we'll do a little exercise, a little tongue twister. This is our playbill, and in the back there are lyrics to one of the songs in it, and it is a very quick text. It's a lot of fun, but you're really gonna need to use those tongue twisters to be able to get your mouth around the words. So a tongue twister: Adam ate an awesome autumn apple. And you wanna make sure you hit every single consonant. So Adam ate an awesome autumn apple.
Adam ate an awesome autumn apple.
Yes, and so, and then you do that, you speed it up each time. So Adam ate an awesome autumn apple. Adam ate an awesome apple. Adam ate an awesome autumn apple. It can get to you sometimes. So you use things like that to really help you. And I will let you know the tempo of this. So I am a very model of a modern major Shakespeare fan. Need to work on my clarity of the text. Is the song. So if we're thinking of Adam ate an awesome autumn apple, all of that clarity of text, you can say, I am a very model of a modern major Shakespeare fan. I'll sing you through the canon of this early modern Superman.
Whoa.
So we'll just do the first 2 lines.
All right.
So let's see if you can do that. I am the very model of a modern major Shakespeare fan. Okay, well, I'll do it with you. And go. I am a very model of a modern major Shakespeare fan. I'll sing you through the canon of this early modern Superman. Yeah, it gets crazy.
Yes.
So those are the type of things that we have
technique.
to do. Yes,
Yeah.
and the gentlemen that sing in the show, they do it flawlessly every time. So I
Wow.
encourage you to come see it and everyone else because it's a hoot.
Stellar.
Yeah.
So Kiryat, I know you wear so many different hats for this production. Tell me a little bit about those different hats.
Yeah, so I am props manager as well as a props designer, so I made a lot of the props that we see here. I am the assistant stage manager as well, and I'm also kind of in charge of the wardrobe, so I do the laundry and I make sure that everyone looks nice and I steam the costumes. I have my lists and my checklists, and I just have to make sure that all of the props are set for the actors, making sure that I prepare so that the actors come and they just get into their costumes and have a good show.
I notice you have this very positive attitude. How important is that for the theater and for the actors?
So when things go wrong, they come to me, and it's up to me to make sure that I take it as calm as possible, and I make sure that everyone is chill and and if things run smoothly. Because if I'm also running around creating chaos, it's not pleasant for anyone around.
You're the hero. You save the day.
I help.
When it comes to wardrobe and makeup, what do you have to keep in mind when thinking about the actors on the stage with lights and all?
Yeah. When you're on stage, you're hit with very, very bright and very hot lights. The actors need to make sure that we accentuate some features so that they're not all washed out on stage. So they wear eyeliner, and we make sure that the cheeks are highlighted and the lips so that no one looks like a ghost on stage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the character they're playing. So, so can you show me a little bit of the props that you designed?
Yeah. So we have a giant bell over here. I'll let you take a guess of what you think this is made out of.
Is it made out of styrofoam?
Yeah, there's some foam parts in here. There's some foam elements. This is actually a giant planter. I made these two. This actually started off as a Christmas elf. I cut his head off. I made him this little hat, and I put them all together. And this one over here is a contract. It's a scroll. The director wanted a teeny tiny little scroll, and my mind went, oh, how can I make this? And I found these wood bits, and it's a pretty long scroll. So I'm gonna let you, if you want to, release that one and let it fly.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, that is long.
Yeah, and we have a little bit of writing. This is not actual words. From the stage, all of this looks really, really nice and stuff. But yeah.
What a fun job.
Yeah. It's awesome. Now I'm gonna put this on, and your arms go through there and there. Yeah, and then I want to step in the hood. I'll show you this. Step here.
Gorgeous.
And then we wear the tiara. So hold your head up.
Okay.
Yeah, because it'll just sit there. And then so that's my favorite costume because I get to walk out like this. Yeah. As the queen. Yeah. They're very pretty. Yeah. And I just think it's very pretty too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Every little girl's fantasy.
Yes.
There you go. And you look like a judge. It's so crazy.
Oh my God.
Imagine putting this on in 30 seconds in the dark. I think it's cute too. They just kind of move with you when you move.
Yes.
So when everybody's prancing around the stage, they just kind of follow.
Yeah.
We have to get you on the stage.
Well, I didn't expect my day to be so theatrical and fun, but it was. For more information about Gamut Theater Productions, visit gamuttheater.org. Now, this ferry is about to fly out of here. For The Spark, I'm Anaya Falkin.